we'll say so long. So for Dan Brown, I'm Brian Drever. See you next time.
Getting your butt kicked on your sports picks this week? Go to www.mavtv.com and get the information you need to get out of the hole.
Welcome wrestling fans, my name is China Mai and I'm here in downtown San Francisco filming Chickfight TV. Tonight we have an epic match between Cheerleader Melissa and Daizee Haze. These girls brutalized each other all night and tonight we have the match in its entirety. So let's get down to ringside and check it out. Cheerleader Melissa versus Daizee Haze.
And welcome back to San Francisco, California. I'm the fight articulator Nick Aragon here with Jason Dedrich, coming to you live from the beautiful Bay Area in San Francisco, California.
Here we go, Nick, and this is going to be our final match of the opening round. You see Daizee Haze making her way to ringside. I got a feeling Daizee Haze is going to be a fan favorite here in lovely Haight-Ashbury.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they're already reliving their psychedelic trips they've had from the 70s in that outfit she's wearing. Very laid back. I mean, she's shaking the hands of the crowd, not just high-fiving.
She's stopping and having a chat on the way as well. So let's see what the show's lining up for so far. We've got Mischief dancing in our opening round match. We've got Karu, and we just saw Alison Danger just pretty much destroy Frankie. And now we got Daizee Haze.
Yeah, and each loser that we've seen, they've had to be helped out of the ring or helped to the back. I mean, it goes to show you how hard even the losers, you don't want to call them that, but even the losers are giving 100% and they're leaving it all in the ring. That is true, and I can tell you just by a matter of deduction, Daizee Haze's opening round opponent will be none other than San Francisco's own Cheerleader Melissa. Yeah, she's going to have her hands full with Melissa. Melissa, I mean, the list of accomplishments and accolades throughout the world of professional wrestling, not just women's wrestling, is way too long a list. You got the list goes on and on and on. And most recently being the winner of her first Chick Fight, which was Chickfight 5 right here in this very building just a couple months ago. So Melissa, of course, being the hometown girl, gonna be, well, you gotta imagine a little bit more of a favorite here in San Francisco. Well, I think we're gonna see a good scientific matchup that the fans are gonna enjoy. You see Melissa there with her trademark pom-poms. Well, definitely, Melissa has it all scientifically, but we've seen her take it to the outside, and she can be just as nasty as any of these other girls. I mean, we've seen some great feuds with Sarah Del Rey comes to mind. Yeah, well, and you want to talk about some feuds right here in this building. Remember going back to Chickfight 4, her, Mercedes Martinez, and Mischief battling all over this building, including up into the rafters where they were trying to throw each other off the balcony. And that just goes to show you how much this Chickfight title means. This would be Daizee Haze's first appearance in Chickfight, if I'm not correct. Isn't that right? Fans giving it up for Daizee Haze. What was that reference? I'm not sure. I think I don't know what's going on. You hear
there for cheerleader Melissa. Looks like we got this one underway. Here we go.
The anticipation, I mean, these girls are, they either are nervous in this first round and they're not sure, and then finally collar elbow tie up after feeling each other out for a good minute and a half there. And into the corner, Melissa.
Melissa has the size and power advantage on in this one.
Yeah, she definitely is, appears and is much stronger than Daizee Haze. You never know, Haze might be lost in that ring for whatever reason. You saw her hit the ropes right there. She's kind of spinning around. But she gets distracted a little easily, don't you think?
Yeah, well, we're going to just go ahead and assume that any confusion on Daisy's part is due to jet lag and nothing else, okay?
All right, and here she goes attacking her.
Here we go, quick go behind.
Looks like she takes her down and right into that headlock, and you see Melissa already bringing her around. And
I think Melissa was a little surprised there.
that's patented Melissa right there, quickly breaking out, not having to take any time to think about how she's going to get out of maneuvering.
Look at that.
Now just rolling her around.
Oh. That's going to bend the neck in ways it's not supposed to bend, though.
Yeah, the leverage that she has with her legs on her head, and look at that reversal into a pin. And now quickly, this Daizee Haze definitely has the speed advantage here. She's moving much faster and reverse using two different tactics here. Melissa using her strength to reverse the holds, and Daizee using her speed, just spinning around her like a cat. Headlock takedown. Able to hold on though, even when she hits the mat, and Melissa keeping her shoulder off of the ring. You saw Melissa there try to wrap her legs around Daisy's head again.
Yeah, and you know, as somebody who's seen a lot of cheerleader Melissa matches, I'll tell you, Melissa's one of the most methodical wrestlers in the game. She knows how to pace herself. She knows exactly how to read her opponent, and she's a very tough one to beat. We'll see if Daizee can do it.
Daizee hanging on there. It looked like she was going to get shot into the ropes, but able to hold on to that headlock.
You see Daizee up on her tippy toes, and that's the way you got to up and right over.
Continuing to hold on to that headlock.
I was saying she's up on her toes, and that's what you have to do to get leverage in a lot of situations like this. I mean, you got a girl like Melissa who's much stronger than you in the ring. You've got to take every chance you can get.
So even though Daizee is the one who has the hold locked, it looks like Melissa is still controlling where Daizee goes in this matchup. Shoots her off finally. Oh, Daizee looked like she was going to go over and hit the other rope, but instead she's thinking, as she's letting all the fans know, she's thinking.
Daizee did a quick little leapfrog over Melissa, and I think that may have thrown Melissa, because next thing you know, she was on the right-hand side of her, and I think Melissa was looking to the left.
So she wrenches in that headlock again. She's still working the same maneuver, and looks like she's even got that tape on her wrist, and that might be, you know, rubbing against the ear, rubbing against her face, very irritating.
Melissa comes out of it.
Well, now she's taking out her aggression.
You don't want to piss off cheerleader Melissa, I'll tell you that much.
She was keeping her caged with that headlock for the entire beginning part of this matchup, and now she's just unleashed as she's broken out of it.
Daizee wisely somersaults to relieve the pressure on that armbar. Look at that. Right back to that head. Smart offense by Daizee Haze.
It looks like Melissa's trying to eyeball a spot to dump her off on.
Give Daizee a ton of credit. She's being relentless. She's not letting up and not giving Melissa the opportunity she needs to break free.
Definitely, but you know, Melissa can strike at any moment with one of those famous forearms.
Oh, look at that. Arm wringer right onto the mat. And she does a little dance to, looks like she's proud of herself from that one.
It's going to be hard to lock that headlock in again if your arm is
we've
wrenched
seen
out of
this
the
one
socket.
before, Nick. Take a look at what she's got here. She's got her arm twisted in front of Daizee. There's nowhere to go. Well, that's one way to get out of it.
Daizee bites the hand of Melissa.
I guess Daisee's done her homework.
Well,
I was just about to say that's a move that I very rarely see people escape, but Daizee knew exactly what to do.
Yeah, it's some moves there's only one way out of, and I mean, whether it's illegal or not, it's much better to get the warning from the referee than to be hit with any move in the ring.
Melissa driving that knee into her arm and lower back. Looks like both girls are working over the arms.
Yeah, I think Melissa just is sick of being put in that headlock. It's more of an annoyance, and it's slowing Melissa down a little bit. It's containing her, and she's just wants to make sure that she's not put in any more headlocks.
And Daisee's just flying all around Melissa.
Yeah, very fast, right into that pin, and then right out of the pin. That's what's important, is to stay on your opponent. And you see her right back. Oh, it looked like she was going to hit a DDT. Oh!
Melissa can just hit you out of anywhere, it seems. She grabbed a free leg and just nailed her down to the mat. Now she looks like she's going after the leg.
Oh, wow, I hope...
Just ripping that leg onto the mat. That's going to pull a hamstring. It's going to pull your upper leg muscles.
Exactly. I was hoping Daizee Haze stretched out pretty good before this matchup. But it looks like Melissa's going to stretch her out, but not in a good way.
Daizee doing everything she can to kind of relieve that pressure that Melissa's putting on her leg. But I don't know. I think getting to a rope is Daisee's best plan right now.
You definitely see her trying to put that elbow
Look
in
at
the
Melissa
neck.
driving that elbow, and her cameras aren't there, but you can see she's driving that elbow into her kneecap. Just
Melissa trying to get out of that lock, and she goes into a pin. The only way that she knows that you only got 2 seconds or you're going to lose the match unless you let go of the hold.
Melissa kind of showing off some of her speed as well, going for some quick pins. Beautiful bridge from Daizee Haze.
You see there's not a lot of impact before those pins, but they're so quick. It's rapid fire, 1, 2, 1, 2. And if you're caught sleeping, it could be 1, 2, 3 easily.
Absolutely, and interesting to bring that up. One thing we haven't seen a lot of is Melissa using her power and impact so far in this match.
No, and not even too many strikes either. She's just Melissa keeping it on the ground when she gets the chance to.
Well, and you know, we talk about it being a tournament. I'm sure Melissa's also thinking what's going to happen in the next round and possibly the finals if she makes it that far. I'm sure she's also thinking conserve your energy.
She's trying to break this here. A full Nelson lock. Broken, but right into a hammerlock goes Daizee Haze. So able to hold on to that. Snapmare. And locks up both arms, pulling them into each other, pulling the shoulder blades toward each other.
Driving that knee into her back as well. Not a comfortable position to be in if you're sure we're missing. What's interesting pin attempt. Twisted up the arms and rolled her over and back to that headlock.
And you see Melissa again having none of that headlock anymore and instantly goes back to that leg lock.
Hi, I'm...
Daizee telling the referee that she's all right, she's still there. The strong legs of Melissa got her locked in tight. Daisee's gonna have to try and wriggle free.
Daizee going for a handstand.
Oh, and able to just use her body as leverage to get out of that. That's a great way to get out of that hold. Melissa has to keep her shoulder off the mat, or there is going to be a pin. rolls through, and do a, oh, look at this, lock of her own.
Look at that. Where does Daizee Haze go from this, Nick Aragon?
She might be able to scoot to the bottom rope. I don't know. She's just gonna have to hope that Melissa gets tired of holding her, because.
Oh, and look at Melissa putting all of her weight down on the top. Oh, and now just wrenching her back and forth.
Looked like all that wrenching though has moved Daizee Haze closer to the ropes. Oh, and she's able to get onto her knees, which excellent position to be able to go somewhere from here now. She's able to reach. You see how long it took. Melissa didn't break that hold until she hit the mat.
Another quick pin attempt.
But as I was saying, not a lot of impact on all these maneuvers, so that's why Daisy's still able to get up real fast and able to get back on the offensive and not let Melissa
big clothesline.
Not let Melissa get too much of an advantage, because I have this one pretty even right now, actually.
No, it's absolutely right. And they just announced we hit the 10-minute mark, so we'll see what the game plan is here.
So Daisy going back into that full Nelson. So the smaller woman there, you see how low and she had to get to even lock her arms? It might have been taking too much out of her to hold that move.
And here we go. Looks like Daisy's starting to take it to Melissa. She may be sensing a victory here. She's not going to move off those ropes out of you.
Forearms continued, and she's able to get Melissa to let go.
Reversal.
Head scissors. Oh, and she spins her around twice.
Beautiful.
And out of the ring goes Melissa.
Melissa's going to go try and shake clear the cobwebs after that. You see Melissa in a position you don't often see her, and that's laying on her back on the outside of the ring. Daizee should take advantage of this. We talked earlier during Alison's match about getting out, taking every advantage you can, and getting on your opponent. You know, I appreciate Daizee being a honest competitor, but she should get out there. This is Chickfight. This is a tournament.
You see Melissa, though, wisely, even though she was on the outside of the ring, you'll see it from a lot of inexperienced wrestlers. When they're out there and they're taking their breather, as Melissa should rightfully do, and take her 10 seconds, other wrestlers, though, will be looking off somewhere, and that's when you get hit from behind on the wrestler that does come out there.
Well, we already said that earlier tonight, the Haley Hatred Mischief match. It looks like Daizee now is going to put the chase on to Melissa. Here they come.
Yeah, Melissa, though, staying focused and keeping her eye on Daizee, able to not get blindsided.
Oh, look
and
at
now
this.
you see
She's
how it
going to
worked
catch
out.
it right there. Oh!
Face plant right in the center of the ring.
You just saw Melissa's patented curb stomp, and this could be it. Yeah, I think Melissa was playing a little bit of possum out there, and Daizee played right into her. This has got to be it. 1-2, and
yeah,
look
Melissa
at that. She got the kick out.
Melissa set that up. She was just hanging out, taking a little bit too much time, trying to get out, trying to get Daizee, out of the ring, and then so she can lead her back into the ring and set up that move. And into the corner, her face again in that turnbuckle.
It's all Melissa's match at this point. I have no idea how Daizee managed to kick out. Melissa caught her with that patented curb stomp that she was taught by indie superstar Super Dragon, and now it's all over. I hate to say it.
It looked like Melissa was going to try to lock that leg in to the neck or the face, but instead she just rubs it all over. Snapmare into the center of the ring, away from all the ropes, and we've seen one match end on a lock around the, not necessarily a choke, but
it was almost a sleeper hold you referred to earlier on tonight.
Yeah.
And I said earlier, but I think Daizee, I hate to use the cliche, but I think Daisy's on Dream Street. She doesn't even know where to go at this point.
No, and Melissa tells her where to go, sends her outside the ring. Melissa's gonna follow, though, unlike
look at the look
Daizee
on Daisy's face. She's still feeling the effects of that curb stomp, and now she's in Melissa's territory. And here we go. Oh! Face first right into the guardrail, and the expression on Daisy's face says it all. I don't need to make any commentary about that.
Yeah, Daisy's gonna be feeling that curb stomp. I mean, on the plane home, and for weeks to come.
I think Melissa just had one too many headlocks applied to her earlier on in this match.
Exactly.
Melissa calling for another Irish whip. Looks like, is she going to give her a shot?
Well, Daizee was fighting it off, and she's still fighting it off, holding on to the guardrail. A lot easier to hold on to that guardrail than it is the ropes. But
look at these strikes.
Daizee
just right to the face of Daizee and
able to come back with a knee. Oh no, she put herself in a bad position here.
That's not where you want to be. Oh, look at that.
Able to reverse it. It looked like she was going for to maybe put Melissa's face into the guardrail there, but Melissa just picked her up. You know, she's able to reverse that, and it was miraculous.
What's interesting is when Daizee gets her opponents in these positions, in these leg scissors type positions, she can go so many different directions. Yeah, she definitely was able to capitalize. Very dangerous, though, out there on the cement to be up on someone's shoulders, and she just got lucky. And now she sends Melissa Melissa has a look almost like she's enjoying it.
Well, she's a competitor, and she loves that's part of wrestling, is you can't expect to dominate every match. You know, you're going to be scouted, and other wrestlers are going to get the upper hand, and that's part of the fun, is part of the competition, the challenge. It all can't be easy.
Daizee needs to use this time to her advantage and just catch a breather. Yeah. Because right now she's got Melissa down on her knees, and she should just capitalize on that.
Yeah, both
Daizee Haze, what are we going to see here? She's up on the top. Look at this, Nick Aragon.
Oh my goodness, off the top rope, she just lunges herself. You don't have a scientific name for that other than throwing yourself at the opponent, and just both landing on the cement very hard. Daizee, though, trying to get to her feet first, and it looks like she's going to try and bring Melissa back into the ring, hopefully for a pin. No, she's going to taunt her.
The top of that ring post, Nick Aragon, is at the 8-foot mark, so she was easily 10 feet high in the air when she came right down on top of Melissa.
Now Melissa fighting back now. European uppercut.
You see that uppercut?
The best we've seen so far, and no surprise it's coming from Melissa. And a big forearm sends Daizee Haze back into the guardrail.
Sends her rocking.
Fans on their feet here in San Francisco for Chickfight 6. An exciting one it's been so far. And here's another time we're going to see the bottom of that guardrail used.
Melissa standing on the top of the guardrail. She's got Daizee underneath the guardrail, all the pressure coming down on her back, and she's pulling up on the shoulders. Look at the shoulder blades of Daizee Haze, kicking in desperation, doing anything she can to get Melissa off of her. And
just using her as a doormat right there, walking her way out, right out of the guardrail.
Referee Tom Castor in no hurry to get between these two women.
Now, Tom Castor very familiar with Melissa.
Melissa hits the ring to break the count.
Almost telling her, come on, you know, get it back in the ring. And you see Daizee fighting out with those straight kicks. Now those kicks to the thigh.
Daizee's upper body may be the worse for wear, so she's relying on her legs. And she's bringing the fight to Melissa, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, back and forth. This match is going back and forth out here on the outside.
Right on the chest.
And as Daizee continues to have her conversations with the fans on her way to slap Melissa again.
Another slap right to the chest, and that's just going to anger Melissa.
Oh, slap of her own, comes across with a chop, and Melissa, where's she taking this? Oh.
Another devastating chop, and another.
Like you said, Jason, methodical.
And right
Melissa,
into the front row.
Definitely got his money's worth for those VIP tickets.
Lawsuits aplenty coming our way, Nick Aragon. Let's hope security gets out there.
Roland Alexander will be out there himself stopping this.
At General Tire.
Mad TV.
See the fans starting to separate. They know what it means when these girls get out there into the audience, and what's going for a German?
Oh, onto the.
Look at Daizee wisely blocking the German.
Wheelbarrow now, though.
But now Melissa says, you don't want to go up? We'll just.
Look, her head was caught in that chair. She just used her as a weed whacker, taking out chairs, mowing them down.
On second thought, it probably would have been better to take the German suplex, Daizee.
Definitely. She got a face full of about 20 chairs there. as Melissa was just mowing him down.
And again, look at the expressions. Expressions tell the story of this match. You see Daizee in a world of hurt. When you see Melissa, she's almost got a sinister look on her face, even when she's taking the beating.
Yeah,
and now you see her planting the chair in Daisy's face.
Yeah, we all know that Melissa has fun when she's out there. That's the spirit that she has.
We heard the 20 minutes gone by. This has been our longest match of the opening round. And I can't believe this is an opening round match, Nick Aragon.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this match though, whoever comes out victorious.
Oh, Melissa.
I mean, they're gonna be a lot more tired than the other wrestlers. The other wrestlers will not only have a longer break, but they also had shorter matches.
You said it right. You know, I mean, keep in mind, this is the last match of the opening round. So these girls, whether win, lose, or draw, one of these people have got to get back up on their feet pretty quickly to get ready to go into the second round.
Yeah, we're going to start the second round right after this. I mean, and the fatigue is going to be a factor. You just got to hope that the adrenaline from the previous match will lead them into the next match in the second round. And they're going up now into the bleachers here.
Well, earlier we talked about the importance of pacing and, you know, keeping your wind. I think they've thrown that out the window. This looks like it's gotten personal.
Yeah, they're going up this ramp here at the famous Kezar Pavilion here in San Francisco.
Into the cheap seats, and where are they gonna go?
Well, there's not even seats out there.
And Melissa just thrown out the door of Kezar Pavilion. You see the night sky outside the building. Daizee Haze catching her breath. Tom Castor up there. Melissa half in the door, half out the door.
I think we've gone over the 10 count. I'm not sure. But Tom Castor going to allow this to go on as both women are on their feet. They're conscious and they know what they're doing. He's going to let them do what they want to do and continue this fight outside the ring.
Daizee Haze bringing Melissa back down the ramp, heading towards the ring.
Again, you see Tom Castor playing traffic cop, trying to corral these two women back toward the ring at least. He thought it was bad when they were just outside of the ring on the cement, and now they're going outside.
And they're just brawling all throughout this building. This, you know, we talk about the Melissa Mischief, Mercedes Martinez throughway being an amazing brawl. I think we may be seeing something even better that's going to top it right here. I don't know at this point. I almost got to think it looks like referee Tom Castor may have lost control of this.
Oh, yeah. He, she looks like
she tripped over a chair on her way to the guardrail.
Yeah, she went over a chair and the guardrail and almost landed on her head when she came over the other side. And Tom Castor's going to check on her, make sure if
this could be it.
She could even get back in the ring. I mean, you don't want to send an injured wrestler. Nobody wants to see anybody injured, and then you don't want to see an injured wrestler continue to take a beating.
Absolutely. It may be time to stop this one.
Looks like she's grabbing her ankle. She's grabbing every body part. After getting thrown over that chair, I mean, she tripped. She could have twisted her ankle. Getting to her feet, though. Melissa slowly coming over that guardrail.
Tom Castor right there checking with Daizee, making sure she's able to continue. And not only was she able to, but she went right after Melissa. I'm very impressed with Daizee Haze at this point, Nick Aragon. She's bringing the fight right to Melissa, and she's taking everything Melissa's got.
Melissa, though.
Melissa up on her feet and just blasting her with those forearms and into the ring.
Yeah, for the first time in this matchup, that's a small fury of those forearms from Melissa. It's the first time she's pulled those out of the bag, and now she. Oh,
Daizee, look at this!
Pin.
This could be it.
2. Oh, wow!
A flash roll up, and now Melissa's pissed.
I lost an inch off of my waist.
Looks like we could see Melissa going for her patented vertebraker. We've seen her win many a match with this move.
Too many matches, and
this is going to be it. If she hits this match is over.
Fighting. You see Daizee fighting. Nope. She's got a. Oh, wow.
Daizee snuck out the back door and gives her a forearm of her own.
Now they're exchanging forearms. It's so dangerous to try and flip out of the vertebraker because if Melissa decides to drop in the middle of it, we could have a broken neck.
That?
Foot to the face.
Melissa just walked into a foot I'm losing my voice over here, Nick. That shot to Melissa's face was devastating, followed up with a missile drop kick, and this could be it.
Now Daizee didn't get all of that drop kick. She only got about 1 foot extended. The other one kind of skimmed past the midsection.
You called it, Nick.
Melissa.
I think Melissa was staggering from that foot to the face, and Daizee just miscalculated. Luckily for Melissa. Oh, this could be it. This is the heart punch. Melissa scouted it.
Blocked. Belly to back suplex. And Melissa, that took a lot out of Melissa. She's coming to her feet though. You see her. No, she's gonna go for the pin. 2. Only a 2 count.
You saw that heart punch Daizee Haze was going for. That's one of her finishing moves. And Melissa obviously had her well scouted, blocked it. And Melissa going for the curb stomp again, maybe? Dragging her back to the center of the ring. And Daizee has nowhere to go.
She's twisting.
Oh, she's fighting it. Another quick roll up.
Now Melissa just took too long with what she was setting up there, and Daizee was able to gather herself and break out of that. And going for the vertebreaker again, Jason.
Melissa is all business at this point. She wants to end this, and she wants to end it now.
Look at lowering the center of gravity. Daizee Haze.
Wisely done on Daizee Haze's part.
And she's also bringing pressure down on the neck of Melissa.
Melissa just threw to the corner with everything she had. This could be her flying forearm in the corner that we've seen so many times. Oh, Daizee moves out of the way.
She might have hit her arm on that turnbuckle that
possibly hyperextended the elbow when she throws the elbow, and there's nobody home. Daizee right up into the corner, following up.
More high-risk offense here at Chickfight. What could she possibly be setting her up for? How could she have anything left? Both of these women. I mean, we're nearing a half hour so far.
This is where bad things happen, Nick Aragon. Not a lot behind those blows by Daizee Haze, but enough.
Oh, top rope, Hurricane Rana.
Melissa grabbing the lower back, and this could be it. Oh, look at that, Nick Aragon. Melissa ducked the kick. Gets her up.
Might be going around for a power bomb.
Thought we were going to see it.
She spins her around.
Where's she going to go with this? We've seen this so many times tonight. Look at the strength of Melissa.
They're fighting and struggling.
Look at that, Nick Aragon.
And power bombs are in the corner. What? Oh my goodness, you can't even call that.
Daizee Haze has got nothing left.
What an exchange. I mean, both of these women, how did Melissa stop that Hurricane Rana?
Well, look at the strength of Melissa just to stand there. Well, Daizee was giving her everything she had.
Very, very exciting stuff. Jason Dedrich is an exciting show so far. We're only still in the first round.
Can you believe it? This could be the final as far as I'm concerned. It's going to be hard living up to this for the rest of the competitors tonight.
Both women up to their feet. Both hit forearms on each other.
Head-on collision. Neither girl really going anywhere. Both of them down. You hear the fans. Sounds like they're split.
Yeah, I hear Daizee. I hear Melissa. I think they're all just excited for the matchup. Oh,
look at
forearms again.
Look at this. Talk about two gladiators lining each other up, jousting at each other in the middle of the ring, and they both go down. It's looks like a matter of pride at this point, huh, Nick?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see them just both of them are very stubborn. I wouldn't be surprised to see them both go for the forearm again. And I also wouldn't be surprised if they both hit each other again and then they go down and they don't get up. Oh, they don't even make it to their feet this time. You see they're exchanging forearms on their knees now.
Look at this, just giving it all they've got, exchanging forearms, not even up on their feet like you said.
Oh, that was a very solid one from Melissa there.
Listen up, men.
I'll tell you, Daizee Haze has made an excellent showing, in my opinion, tonight.
Oh, for sure. She's impressed not only the fans here watching live in San Francisco, watching on DVD, watching on the internet. She's impressed everybody around the world.
Well, we started out tonight talking about the mismatch in size between Melissa and Daizee and how Melissa would have the advantage when it comes to power, but I don't know. Well, I mean, now you see Melissa treat her like a rag doll,
but
it's right back returned. Look at that.
Look at them brawling. It's just a street fight now.
This is about as even a matchup as you're ever going to see.
exchanging fists, exchanging forearms. And it looks like Melissa's got the advantage now. But how long could that last?
Block, and Daizee sneaks out the back door. Now she's on top. Just throwing those clubbing blows right at Melissa's head. Melissa kicks her off across the ring.
How exhausted do these two wrestlers have to be? And then imagine they still have 2 more rounds to go through.
I'm exhausted just sitting here calling this match. Kick to the gut, not a lot behind that. What are we gonna see?
Oh! Almost looked like she was gonna go for a snapmare, but instead just drives. Wait, what's?
We got a bell.
Is that time? What happened?
We've got a bell. Referee Tom Castor talking to ring announcer Dylan Drake. Let's find out what happened. Possibly throwing the match out. Possibly doesn't think that he's got control of the match any longer. Let's go to ringside.
Time limit draw.
Time limit draw. Went the full 30 minutes that this match was allocated. It's a tournament show, Nick Aragon. We can't necessarily have every match go, 2-3 hours as much as we'd like to. And unfortunately, they went the time limit.
Well, I have to say, Jason Dedrich, it's only halfway through the show, and you've already delivered with Chickfight 6 here in San Francisco. What a matchup. I can leave and go home happy right now.
Well, you're telling me that. I'm feeling that, and I don't know if the audience is agreeing with you there, Nick.
Oh, no. We got a lot more wrestling in store.
Hang on just a second. We got APW Commissioner Gabe Ramirez at ringside. Did you hear that? It sounded to me like he just gave him 5 more minutes.
Commissioner Ramirez is always generous. He's always been a little fan-oriented instead of wrestler-oriented. He's easily...
Here we go, and another quick pin.
5 minutes could be 3 seconds. Oh, wow. The commissioner comes out and quickly, usually we see Gabe Ramirez go into these long speeches.
Yeah, you didn't hear any of that this time. He immediately said he wanted to see 5 more minutes. I'll tell you, I know Gabe Ramirez better than anybody, Nick Eric, and I'll tell you, he's just as much a fan of Chickfight as the next person.
Yeah, you see, it almost looked like Daizee was trying to wheelbarrow Melissa into another one of those head scissors type maneuvers, flipping her around, but she missed it. Now she's on Melissa's back, trying to bring her around for a crucifix pin.
Melissa's fighting it.
No, the strength, again, you just see.
Up on her shoulders, and a Samoan drop. Nick Aragon, I gotta ask you, where are they getting this energy?
I have no idea. I mean, this is 5 extra minutes. This is like overtime in a football game. It's grueling. You've already wrestled 30 minutes, and you haven't just wrestled 30 minutes. You fought 30 minutes. You clawed and you scratched in the ring and out of the ring, and now we're going into our 31st, 32nd minute, and you just got to hand it to both of these girls for not giving up.
This is Maya, and if she doesn't...
Mad TV.
Yeah, very wise for Melissa to get up to her knees right when she realized what was happening there, because if she ends up on her stomach, there's just no way she'll have enough to get out of it.
Daizee up for the ride, gets hit towards the corner. Melissa staggers out to the center. Daizee's just all hung up like she's out to dry.
Out of the corner and into the other corner, back first. Melissa pounds on the mat. You know what that means.
We saw this earlier.
Oh, and she levels her
this time.
And down goes Daizee Haze, right on the edge of the ring. Melissa.
Right in front of that trophy. Melissa senses victory. This could be it.
And at the, oh, wow. That had to be 3. We don't know whether Daizee was going to be able to kick out or not. You don't think she would have been able to, but...
See, Commissioner Gabe Ramirez actually sitting at ringside for this overtime period. Let's hear what the official word is.
The referee says no more. You see him making the gesture with his arms. No more. It's over.
You hear the fans after seeing 35 minutes of some of the most amazing female wrestling I've ever witnessed live, unhappy that there's not a clear victor.
Yeah, San Francisco definitely has to be proud to have this. And you see Gabe Ramirez shaking his head.
So This means neither girl advances to the semifinals? Does this mean Gabe Ramirez is going to wrestle in the spot of one of these wrestlers in the semifinals?
I think Gabe Ramirez is going to advance himself to the semifinals.
I would not be surprised if they were. You hear the fans in attendance voicing their displeasure.
Wow, and what a break. What a break for Alison Danger. She has a bye now?
Look at this, Alison Danger.
Wow.
Alison Danger thinking she received a bye straight to the to win the whole thing.
She brought a camera out with her. She's taking pictures.
She's taking victory shots with the trophy. Maybe she didn't hear correctly. The way I heard it was she received a bye to the finals, not to win the whole thing. Well, you heard it. Neither woman could continue. Alison predicting victory. So Alison predicting victory. It sounds like Alison's going to go on to wrestle the winner of the Caru Mischief match.
Well, with Melissa not,
there we go.
The odds-on favorite, Melissa gone. And here's Gabe Ramirez.
This is where I predict Gabe Ramirez puts himself in the tournament. Wait a second, Gabe, you were the one that wouldn't give these girls 5 more minutes. Gabe is big on respect, you got to admit that.
Yeah, Gabe is livid right now with Alison Danger.
Let's hear what he's about to announce. Did you hear that, Nick? I'm speechless.
Yeah, I think Gabe Ramirez was going to allow the bye until Alison Danger came out and just she ruined it for herself. She cost that bye all by herself by coming out and taunting and mocking everybody, mocking the fans, and that just upset Gabe Ramirez. And he's the commissioner.
Absolutely. Alison should have stayed in the locker room. She would have received her bye. Instead, what we have now is, if I heard it correctly, Gabe Ramirez just set up a semifinal match between Daizee Haze, Cheerleader Melissa, and Alison Danger.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. Can you believe that match? Those girls were all over each other, and I don't know what Alison Danger was thinking there at the end. But I know that we are out of time, so I'd like to remind you all, please go to www.clickwrestle.com, where you can download all of the Chickfight matches and watch them immediately. Or you can go to Amazon.com and get any of our DVDs just by typing in Chickfight. And lastly, please check out Chickfight.tv, where you can leave us some feedback or find out more about Chickfight shows around you. Now, my name is China Mai, and I'd like to say good night. We'll see you all next week.